Well, welcome to this historic evening in the history of City of Grand Rapids. Let's clap on that one. This is a big night. On behalf of the City Commission and city staff of the City of Grand Rapids and the residents of Grand Rapids, I'm Joel Hondrup. I'd like to welcome you here tonight as the city clerk. As I put to the people that were receiving the oath of office, this is the greatest joy of a clerk's life, is swearing in elected officials. The energy in the room, the excitement, all the work that everybody put into their campaigns and interviews and stuff, this is the payoff for all that hard work. So congratulations to everybody there. If everybody would please rise, and we will do the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you very much. At this time, I invite the mayor to come forward and give us some opening remarks.
All right, thank you, City Clerk. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to our chambers for this really exciting night as we take part in the oath of office. So tonight, instead of me providing the opening remarks, I would like to give this time and opportunity to Commissioner Kelly. So many of you know Commissioner Kelly has served around this table as Second Ward City Commissioner for 10 years. She is an incredible public servant, and so I would like to give her this opportunity to provide the opening remarks tonight. So I'll invite Commissioner Kelly up to the podium.
So welcome everyone this evening. I'm so happy to see such a great crowd, and I hope that you will continue to come back and visit us when we are meeting. This is fabulous. We want to see all you out and involved in voting and civically participating. So I just want to say a word of congratulations to all of our candidates, whether it's from the City Commission. We have a new controller that will be sworn in tonight, and our library commissioners. And thank you all again for your service by coming here, by voting, for supporting us when we have millages and income tax extensions and all good things that are happening in the city. I know many of you here personally, and I know how much you serve and volunteer in this community. So thank you for this, and thank you for coming tonight. I am especially pleased that my seat will be filled by a dear friend of mine, Melinda Isasi, and you'll hear from her tonight as well. Something very comforting when you know the candidate and when we have a relationship. It's been very easy for us to talk and transition into the seat, which I think will serve you better. So again, thank you for coming. It's been a joy serving you all.
So this is the first time in Grand Rapids history that we can give an oath of office to a second term for a woman mayor. So Mayor Blisby will join us up here. And when I invite the person that will be receiving the oath, invite them up, then their family members may come up as well.
I have my own Bible.
I got it.
From 1985.
If you'll raise your right hand, please. Do you, Rosalind Bliss, solemnly swear that you will support the Constitution of the United States, the Constitution of the State of Michigan, and that you will faithfully discharge the duties of the office of the mayor in the city of Grand Rapids according to the best of your ability?
I will.
Congratulations.
Now it's official. Good evening, everyone. I'm just going to say a few remarks tonight because I know we have many others who are being sworn in tonight, and I know we're all really excited to be welcoming our new Second Ward Commissioner to this table. So first, congratulations to all those who are going to be sworn in tonight. Serving is truly just such an incredible honor. And I just want to take this time to say thank you. I'm so deeply filled with gratitude to the many people who have truly helped me get to where I stand today. I want to thank my family, many of who are here tonight. They are my ever-present circle of support with unending love, and they really help me stay grounded and true to myself. I want to thank my campaign team, those of you who have run campaigns. Many of you in this room tonight, you know that you cannot do it without an incredible team behind you. And my team, I'm really fortunate. They have been with me now for 15 years and every single race that I have had. And I want to give a special thanks to my core team, Kristen and Mary Alice Williams, Candace and Class. So you all are incredible. Thank you. I want to thank my friends and supporters, so many I see here tonight as I look out. I just can't say thank you enough for all of your faith and confidence in me and really walking with me on this journey through those stressful days as well as those days that we celebrate. And most of all, I want to thank the residents of our amazing city who got out and who voted for me and truly provided me with this opportunity to serve for 4 more years. I say this all the time, that serving our city as mayor is not just an honor, but truly a privilege of a lifetime. And it's hard to put into words how special it is to be able to serve all of you as mayor. Also want to give a shout out to my good friend, Mayor Bobby Hopewell, who came all the way from Kalamazoo to join me tonight. He has been my partner on so many issues across the state. We have chaired boards together and traveled together and been a strong voice in Lansing together. And he just finished up serving 16 years as the mayor of Kalamazoo. And I am going to miss him tremendously. Thank you for being here. And last, I just want to take this opportunity also to thank my colleagues for their service to our community. Many people don't see the time and sacrifice that goes into serving and serving well, and I'm so fortunate to work with this incredible group of public servants behind me. We've done a lot of great work together. We've done a lot of that with all of you in this room, yet I know we still have a lot of work to do. So these next 4 years, we're gonna keep rolling up our sleeves and doing the hard work that needs to be done to make sure our city is moving in a positive direction for everyone. And in closing, I just want to say one more time what a joy it has been to serve with Commissioner Kelly. I was able to serve with her as my colleague when I was a second ward commissioner and then as mayor. And I'm really excited to work with our new colleague from the second ward. But I, like so many others, will really miss Commissioner Kelly. So thank you for your service. Thank you.
Commissioner O'Connor? This is who we all wanted to see.
I know.
All right, don't make too many loud. Get ready, Sherry. John O'Connor, do you solemnly swear that you'll support the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the State of Michigan, and that you'll faithfully discharge the duties of the office of First Ward Commissioner in the City of Grand Rapids to the best of your ability?
I do.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you, Joel. Really appreciate that. It's a privilege to be standing here tonight in front of all of you with this opportunity to continue serving the city of Grand Rapids for my second term. It's my third time getting to swear an oath to the Constitution as a public official, but the first time I got to do it as a dad. And it really brings a new perspective about the work you do as a public servant and as an elected official. I once joked, I see my former colleague Jane Geetson in the back, that, I had the privilege of being a school board member, and people always used to ask me if I had children, and I said, no, I don't have any of my own, but I have 16,000 that I'm responsible for, and that felt really good. But now I still feel some obligation to all the children of Grand Rapids, but having the responsibility of that one beautiful baby girl in the back and my beautiful wife makes this work so much more important. I too want to thank my colleague, Commissioner Kelly, for her service. While we might not always see eye to eye on things, I think her perspective and my perspective together, we don't always agree, but I think we all care about the same things. We care about the city. We care about the future of Grand Rapids. Our hearts are all in this work because Grand Rapids is a pretty special place, and we want to make it a welcoming community for anyone who wants to call it home, provide the opportunities that you want, no matter what course of life you want to take. If you want to live here, you want to work here, you want to go to school here. I think all of our goal is to make Grand Rapids a welcoming, amazing city where opportunities exist for you to live out your life and your dreams. And so I'm committed to the next 4 years of continuing that work in Grand Rapids. And while we might not always agree on things, we might not always agree on how we get there, I think at the end of the day we all agree that the work that we're going to do is going to be really trying to put the people of Grand Rapids first. And so with that, I thank you.
And third word, I'm just kidding. Melinda, come up, please. No. Come on. Do you, Melinda Isasi, solemnly swear that you will support the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the State of Michigan, and that you will faithfully discharge the duties of the office of Second Ward Commissioner in the City of Grand Rapids according to the best of your ability?
I do.
Congratulations. Good luck to you.
Thank you. Many have said that days like these are the ones that our ancestors believed in, that they worked hard for, and they knew that they would never see. I believe this to be true, and I ask my ancestors to guide me over these next 4 years in this new role. I feel their legacy here this evening because I can look at my parents, Dr. Raul and Kathy Isasi, public servants in their own right, representing almost 80 years of service to the Grand Rapids Public Schools. Thank you for showing me that it is not about perfection, rather it is about purpose. To Raina, my sister, Josh, and Luna, thank you for showing your love through action, for doing whatever it took to get me to this point today. To Raphael, you are truly best of partners and best of people. I would not be here without you. To many of you who were in and always will be part of the Isasi Posse, I thank you. You all responded to our positive, proactive, and really contagious, and I feel a movement of people who came together to help get me elected and be here in this space. I can never thank you enough, and please know that I'm always here for you. Throughout these last 12 months, 2 words have guided me: paciencia y fe, patience and faith. Patience to know that with rejection there is acceptance. Patience to take up space even when you are not welcome there. Faith that was instilled and exhibited by my parents and many other family members that are here this evening. Faith in friends who always said yes and were always there to do more. And lastly, faith in volunteers and quite honestly, strangers who have become friends and part of the posse. Tonight, as I move one step closer to governing, belonging is a word that I hope will guide me over these next 4 years of service. The intent of belonging is to make sure there are no others. To me, that means ensuring our investments as a city align with the values that we say we hold dear. To recognize that there is not just one truth, that there are many truths, and that this is not a zero-sum game. It is fitting that on this historic evening, that it falls on the anniversary of another, the swearing in of my dear friend and mentor, Commissioner Sunita Lanier. Who was the first African-American woman elected in 2013 to serve on our city commission. I am proud to be following in her footsteps and to be the first Latina on our city commission. I'm also mindful and want to remind you all that as Latinos, Latinx people, we are not a monolith. There will be more first, like our first Afro-Latina commissioner, a first queer Latina commissioner, and we must remember that. My identity is very important to me, and yet is not the only thing that defines me. I am capable, I am reliable, I'm responsive, and now I stand before you ready to serve. To my future colleagues on the commission, I look forward to engaging in dialogue, discourse, and decision-making. Look at all of you. To Commissioner Ruth Kelly, you are truly my hummingbird. You were on this journey with me, guiding me, reminding me that I could do this, reminding me that there were no big shoes to fill, that in fact, I needed to create my own shoes. And so I just want to thank you so much for everything. To city staff, thank you so much for welcoming me, making me, just feeling like I was jumping right into it. And thank you for all your work and commitment. I look forward to serving the residents and neighbors of the Second Ward and the entire city. And lastly, to the neighbors of the Second Ward, I pledge to be present, to serve with integrity, and I look forward to working to ensure that the growth and prosperity of our city reaches all neighbors, no matter where they live. Thank you, and adelante.
I joked with Commissioner Moody that we just did this. Please raise your right hand. Do you, Nathaniel Moody, solemnly swear that you will support the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the State of Michigan, and that you will faithfully discharge the duties of the office of Third Ward Commissioner in the City of Grand Rapids according to the best of your ability?
I will.
Congratulations.
Thank you. I'd like to take this opportunity to say first of all, to my wife, thank you for giving me the support that you've always given me, and to my church family. I have never been in the position as my colleagues to have the opportunity to run a campaign. I've always been in a position where it has been uniquely placed in front of me to run unopposed. You should be clapping over that. I say that for a reason, because it is a unique situation to be able to run in two different elections on the polls. As the school board member, I ran on the polls, and as the commissioner, I ran on the polls. That says that there is something higher than me that has a uniqueness for me to be in this position. And I give all credit to a higher power, which is God. I would like to say to my colleagues, thank you for giving me the opportunity to be appointed to the position and the opportunity to have me elected in this position as well. I look forward to working with you all this year and in the beginning of the new year 2020. There is something that was once said by a very distinctive gentleman that I've always held a lot of credit for and a lot of hope in, and that was the Honorable Benjamin E. Mays, the president of Morehouse College, who's deceased. He once said, "Every man and woman is born into the world to do something unique and something distinctive. And if he or she does not do it, it will never get done." As a Third Ward City Commissioner, I pledge to do something unique for our city and something distinctive. I make no promises that I cannot keep. I only make the promises that I will be righteous and that I will do right and fair by all within our city. Thank you. May God bless us all this day.
Hold it for him. Perfect. Do you, Charles Max France, do you solemnly swear that you'll support the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the State of Michigan, and that you will faithfully discharge the duties of the office of City Comptroller in the City of Grand Rapids according to the best of your ability?
I will.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
You're in here.
Thanks, Joel. So thank you, everyone up here with me. That was my mom, who is a real estate agent here in town, and my brother, Willis, who came down here from Detroit. He works for Ford Motor Company. It means a lot that you both came here today. I have learned so much from both of them. So I would just like to say, first of all, thank you to Mayor Bliss and the city commissioners for choosing me as the next comptroller for the city of Grand Rapids. It is truly an honor. And thank you so much to the friends, colleagues, and family for coming out tonight. It means a lot to me. I will just say that it has truly been a blessing and a pleasure growing up in the city of Grand Rapids. I've traveled all over the country, some for work and oftentimes with my brother too, and I truly mean it and believe it when I say I think Grand Rapids is the best city in the country that anybody could want to live in. So having said that, it's even more of a true honor now to be able to serve and participate in its local government. So thank you. I look forward to meeting many of you still and working with you in the coming years. Thank you.
And next we'll be moving into, it's been historic because we're doing the oath of office for 9 offices tonight, and so we only have 4 for the Library Commission. I was telling some of the Library Commission I hold it in heart because I'm a former Library Commissioner as well, so very good work. Deborah, if you'll come forward. If you raise your right hand. Do you, Deborah Bowes, solemnly swear that you will support the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the State of Michigan, and that you will faithfully discharge the duties of the Office of Library Commissioner in the City of Grand Rapids according to the best of your ability?
I will.
Congratulations.
Well, good evening, everybody, and,
Your signature.
oh, first signature, then talking. Well, hello, thank you. I didn't know, I was really excited as a librarian that they said, you can swear in on any book that you want to. And I thought, well, what would be a really good one? And then I thought, oh, The Places You'll Go by esteemed philosopher and poet Dr. Seuss. But to be a little bit more serious, I also chose the Library Bill of Rights. I bet many of you did not know that there was a Library Bill of Rights, but this is the guiding principles that libraries operate on, and that is what I will endeavor to do as I take my seat at the commission table. And I thank all of you who voted for me, and I appreciate the confidence that you had in me and the support of my husband, who was up here to help me do the swearing in. And I'd just like to wish all of you Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays. And I will see you at the board table. Please, if you've ever got any questions or concerns about library activities, please reach out, contact us. We are more than happy to help you with any problems that you have, including books. Thank you and good night.
Oops, switch hands. There you go. I know it's a little awkward. Do you, Kelly Boston, solemnly swear that you will support the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the State of Michigan, and that you will faithfully discharge the duties of the Office of Library Commissioner in the City of Grand Rapids according to the best of your ability?
I will.
Congratulations.
Not my best work.
Okay. You're still under oath.
Still counts, great. All right, hello everyone. Thank you so much for being here. It is an absolute honor to join the Grand Rapids Public Library Board of Commissioners and to serve all of the members of our community. I would like to express my gratitude to the voters for their support and trust, and I look forward to connecting with all of you in this new role. I would also like to thank my incredible wife, who was up here a moment ago. She is an unwavering source of light and support in my life, and I appreciate her very much. It is also important for me to acknowledge and appreciate the work of our library director, John McNaughton, the library staff, current Board of Commissioners, and community partners for their work on our new strategic framework. If you haven't had a chance to read it, it is truly an amazing, innovative plan. It is driven by our community. We're working hard to gain a deeper understanding of our community's dynamic needs and using a data-driven approach to prototype innovative ways to meet those needs and connect people. It's an honor to be a part of this process going forward. Thank you very much.
Hold that. Yep, got it. And raise that one. There we go. Do you, Catherine Dilly, solemnly swear that you will support the Constitution of the United States, the Constitution of the State of Michigan, and that you will faithfully discharge the duties of the office of Library Commissioner in the City of Grand Rapids to the best of your ability. Congratulations.
Thank you very much. Here.
It has been my, my honor and privilege to have been a public school teacher for 38 years. And thank you. And it will now be an honor and privilege for me to become a part of the Grand Rapids Library Commission. I have a few things here to share with you. It's interesting that Deb brought a Dr. Seuss book with her because I had chosen a quote from that book. So here's a piece of Dr. Seuss's philosophy. The more that you read, the more things you know, the more that you learn, the more places you'll go. In engaging at your public library, you create for yourself little fires, little sparks of potential and transformation. These are the raw materials of wisdom and fun, one book at a time. There is more treasure and fun in books than in all the pirates' loot on Treasure Island. It's very important for me to thank each and all of those people who voted for me. I was overwhelmed and greatly appreciative of those votes. I am now pleased to become part of the functioning of the Grand Rapids Public Library System as a member of the Library Commission. Thanks very much.
One of the first oaths of office I got to give as a city clerk was to Kent when he got appointed to a partial term, and then because of the way it fell, he had to run for a partial term. So Kent is going to be serving out the rest of a four-year term. So. Do you, Ken Sparks, solemnly swear that you'll support the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the State of Michigan, and that you will faithfully discharge the duties of the Office of Library Commissioner in the City of Grand Rapids according to the best of your ability?
I will.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much. Thank you all for being here. Good evening. First, I would like to thank my wonderful husband, Aaron, for his continued support. Without him, I wouldn't be here tonight. And also to the residents of Grand Rapids for voting me in tonight, and electing me tonight. It's been a true pleasure serving as the Library Commissioner for the past year and a half as the appointed commissioner, and now to be elected to fulfill the term is just an honor and a privilege. Grand Rapids Public Library plays such a critical role in our community. And it's led by our director, wonderful director, John McNaughton, and his dedicated staff, who we owe a great deal to. Not only do we provide a world-class system of resources for our residents to empower themselves through literacy and education and exploration, but we also provide a wonderful community space for all of our residents to come through our 8 branches. We are truly a part of the fabric of this city, and it's just an honor to be a part of it. The library staff has been hard at work over this past year, creating a very progressive and innovative strategic plan that's going to really shape the library for years to come in this city. And it is truly a pleasure to be a part of the team leading that effort. And I look forward to continue doing that with my new colleagues on the commission and also in partnership with the city. Our partnership, we value it very strongly and look forward to strengthening our relationship and working together. If you haven't stopped by the local library branch lately, I really encourage you to do so because I think you'll be really amazed by what our library has to offer. It's just an incredible resource, and I invite you to come to it anytime. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful evening.
And that concludes our program tonight. We do have some refreshments. If you go back out through the elevator hallway, in this back hallway, there are refreshments back there. If you want to do family pictures or whatever, if you want to stick around to watch City Commission, that starts at 7 o'clock. So we'll reset the room, take pictures, do whatever you need. So enjoy your evening. Thank you for coming.